Well, he also goes against green energy in that video. He talks about green madness. These are just examples. It was even more noticeable when Allatra said that the uprising in Kiev in 2014 was caused by Apexians or evil aliens connected to other races, which they see as hostile. Otherwise, the narrative about the denazification laboratories, yes, that's something that goes to hell. Let's move on to other conspiracies. I'm just passing through here. They talk a lot about adrenochrome. Adrenochrome, yes, it just goes on. According to the Istanbul Convention, which is actually forced on us by the European Union, we'll have to follow the standard sexual education norms. According to the WHO, the document divides children into different age groups. Hold on, from 0 to 6 years old it applies the most. They expect children to engage in early masturbation, but this is only the beginning. You might know about cuddling areas in Germany, and it is only a matter of time when it will be introduced in our country. According to the British Health Department, in 2013, the drug gonapeptyl was already approved. It's a hypothalamus blocker. It stops puberty in 9-year-olds, so they have more time to decide who they want to be. And this is going to be legislated. So you'll find out that if you say hello to your neighbor in the morning and they feel like a woman, a butterfly, or for example a stone, any criticism or just a bad look at such a person on the street will be harshly punished. We found out all of this at a seminar that was supposed to take place in the Chamber of Deputies, but then the Traditional Family Association organized it, quite simply as absurd. So here we see that ultra-conservative Christians from a traditional family cooperating with Munists and Mormons, as I've said several times in the videos, use the Chamber of Deputies floor. They largely use the ODS and the KDU band and the Klaus family, yes, and the tricolor. That's how they, not being direct members of that chamber, managed to get their matters into the Chamber of Deputies. No, they're just in there. They use that platform, actually in the parliamentary forum, to express their nonsensical ideas at their seminar clubs. Allatra then interprets all that as the truth. It's simply unreal. Let's talk about adrenochrome and my special video on conspiracy theories, but let's move on, for example, to the misinformation about the earthquake in Turkey, okay? Ivan Mikhailovich again. Earthquakes of the same strength can have different effects. There are a lot of evidence available if you look for it. Its position matters the most. He asserts that the earthquake in Turkey was caused by Americans intentionally, as stated by Allatra, and that it can be recognized by certain factors. None of them study it, they simply recognize it. Another thing, classically, I did say I wouldn't mention the environmental stuff. Yes, the occurrence of air pockets and the dangers of flying. This seems crazy to me. I've noticed it myself several times in Allatra's programs that Danilo always starts talking about some kind of air turbulence. I was wondering, what's that? And I thought maybe it's a metaphor for something. But no, it's really about scaring people that disasters are imminent. That air bubbles are created everywhere, which make planes crash. This is their explanation when Russia does something or a plane crashes. They blame air bubbles and claim the West is hiding it. They say it's terribly dangerous to travel and the West hides how many planes actually crash. You shouldn't fly a plane or travel because it's dangerous. An ex-member wrote to me about their push for isolation, not spending money or time on travel and illnesses, to verify that the world isn't starting an apocalypse as they present in the videos. They say everywhere that terrible things are happening in the videos. If you flew there, you could see it.
Ja.